So I just watched the first episode of The Gifted, and it's quite an interesting show considering how it wasn't on my radar at all. So this is my first impressions video of The Gifted, and I want to apologise for my voice. I'm very ill at the moment, and this flu I have, or virus, is kind of sequentially taking my voice away, so I apologise for that, guys. My first point is that I really liked all the family members, ranging from Reed Strucker, the mother, also Lauren, and I forget the son's name as well. Andy, that was the son's name. I think they're all really, really likable and definitely good protagonists for this show. It's a family that you want to root for, that you want to support as they go through this journey. And you do empathise with them, especially with Andy quite a lot because of the bullying storyline that's going along with him. So it all works and comes together quite well. Also, all of the mutants that are featured in the kind of mutant underground support are actually all really cool. They all have very unique powers that are actually kind of different to what we've seen before when it comes to X-Men. I mean, also in terms of the visual effects, a lot of them just are to do with light, which works quite well on this TV budget. But once again, all these mutants that are featured here are very likable, so it all ties together really nicely. I also just love the basic premise of this show, where you have this family in which the father is usually prosecuting mutants, and then he finds out his two kids are mutants, and he actually sympathises with them as he realises the pain that other mutants are going through, and now it's a family on the run. And it's a really good idea just to have like this family on the run show. I really enjoy that. It's something that's not done too often, and the fact it has the X-Men twist on top of it is a really nice addition that makes it unique and stand above other superhero / comic book shows. So to what extent does this link to the X-Men? Now we know that this does take place in the film X-Men canon universe, however to what extent? Now the X-Men are name dropped a couple of times, and we do see that they don't exist anymore, so this tells me that this takes place in the same kind of time frame, or maybe after or maybe before Logan, but kind of around that time where the X-Men and the Brotherhood no longer exist. But it's still really cool that this takes place in the same universe. On the whole, I actually had a really good time with the first episode of The Gifted. Like I said, this episode, or this show, was not particularly on my radar, but I saw all the great reviews, so I decided to give it a go, and I'm glad I did, because it's actually a really good show. It's a lot of fun, very unique. I also loved a lot of the elements within it, like I mentioned previously, and I definitely think I'm going to continue watching the rest of the season. I think it's a very entertaining show, something that's quite different, something quite refreshing, so therefore, I'm definitely a big fan. Anything that's fresh and new, I'm going to love it.